Whoa.
Oh my god, oranges. Wow. They used to plant oranges here, right?
We do have some citrus on the property. They didn't raise citrus.
Oh, okay.
They also handled more inland empire.
Mom, make it to over here.
But
And the wood. Very interesting.
this tells a story. It's fake. We have this very patient group of people called the faux foodies, and they make all this realistic looking stuff. And that would drive me crazy, but I've watched them actually do whole bunches of grapes, each individual grape made out of plaster and paint. I would rather take lethal injection, but they love it. And when we get to the holidays, they're in hog heaven here. But you'll see some of their work down here.
So what are these supposed to be? Presents or like mail or?
Yep. Actually, that's something that I should bring up. Have you noticed around the property there, you don't have any signs saying this is a card from 1904 or anything like that? That's by design. The idea is to give you a very good sense of what this was really like in 1933. Right down to the wallpaper. That's all been researched. And knowing our executive director the way I do, I would bet my house that that's exactly what was there. The amount of effort that goes into making this authentically 1933 is that.
Yeah, even like the bags, the letters.
Yeah. And these are all Fred's old hats, walking sticks, overcoat.
So is that real?
Yes.
Which, yes,
Yes.
at one time.
I would.
Things have changed, but
Yeah.
yeah. Come on. Now, one thing I want to point out, when you see a wall like this, and you're going inside the adobe, I'll show you the picture in the, these are the big adobe bricks. There are more than 10,000 of them in the house. But as you walk through, you'll hear your voice start to change. And that's because it absorbs sound in a very unusual way.
Oh wow, the phones.
Yeah. One of the things I like to do with school tours is I stop here and look at an hour out here, and I'll say, "What's that?" And they say, "It's a telephone." Okay. How does it work? There's no answer. And I said, "Well, how many have cell phones?" And they, "Yeah, I know." And I say, "How many of you heard dial 911?" "Oh, yeah. Where's your dial?" And almost without exception, and I don't know why, but there's usually a kid over here. And again, I don't know why. They'll go dial and go to the other class. But I think that we can't let them touch that because that's the real deal. But I swear they'd probably be trying to poke the buttons underneath the holes or something. But when I say, where's your dial? The expression on their face is just priceless. What? I mean, come on. Now remember, big room for the livestock? This is where that was. This is the middle area. And then these were the rooms for the cows. Come on down here.
So what is this? Is this for water, milk?
It's a milk container that Fred found in, I believe it's Brussels.
Wow.
But there's a problem I have with that story, because the Bixby supposedly traveled only once, because they had a lot of money and they didn't spend on traveling. The only time they did travel was in 1926 when they put the second story on. And you want to be in Europe if you're going to have a second story put on. And it was probably at the time he found that, but I don't know if they went in that direction in Europe. But he brought that back. Yeah. And I like to go back here for a couple of reasons. First of all, if a rug is on the floor, it's a reproduction.